welcome to the channel. I'm Don, and I have a Reba song, courtesy of Zach Barber, who made a gift to the channel for me to do her song, "The Heart is a Lonely Hunter." Yeah, I can see it. I want to see how she develops this, though, because that's like a aggressive, kind of almost pithy sounding title. So we're going to see how it gets fleshed out. And I love this part of it just to see how that works. It's one of the occupational hazards. I'm writing another book now. It's a nonfiction. It's on a psychological topic, which I won't get into the details now, but I always pay attention to how these words are developed and where they're going to go. So, Zach, thank you for the gift, my friend, and let's see what Reba's got. I didn't expect that beginning. I expected piano.
She came in looking good and looking around.
Okay.
She's checking out every man in the room right now. Don't go telling her about right or wrong. She's been alone for way too long. But her heart is a lonely hunter with only one desire, to find some lasting comfort in the arms of a lover's fire. Driven by a desperate hunger to the dark of the neon light. Oh, the heart is a lonely hunter when there's no sign of love in sight.
This is the problem with being a social creature that I am, because I know way too many people and I stay in touch with a lot of people and we go deep in our conversations. And I know somebody's going through this right now. And well, I know a lot of folks who are lonely or alone and would like to find somebody, and like, where do you find good men? Where do you find the women? Well, all this kind of stuff. But this song is like too on the nose. Yeah. We're social creatures. We want to be with someone. We go years without someone. It's hard to deal with.
She hears him say, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" And sees the pale white circle where he wears his ring.
Good detail.
She knows he's dealing her a dangerous hand, the consequences of a one-night stand. But the heart is a lonely hunter with only one desire.
He might be lonely too.
Find some lasting comfort in the arms of a lover's fire. Driven by a desperate hunger to the dark of the neon light. Oh, the heart is a lonely hunter when there's no sign of love inside. From somewhere deep inside, she tells him no.
Yeah, that was fleshed out better. Fleshed out. That was fleshed out better than I thought it would be. Because some songs, some titles will tell you, yeah, it might be shallow. But this wasn't. This actually had some nice depth to it, Zach. So there is a difference between the love that she's looking for, which is a lasting love, as it said in the song here, and the one night stand. You know, that's not lasting, obviously. I mean, the memory can. Depends on the evening, I suppose. But she turned and walked away. She saw what was out there. And so she's going to return to being lonely and wanting to find a good man. You know, she didn't, I don't know if it's sell out her own values, but there is a difference between like love. You know, the desire to connect with somebody runs very deep. The desire to connect sexually runs very deep. I mean, we are sexual creatures, human beings. So animals are as well. Procreation is very real. And we have sort of rules and cultural norms and mores that we follow or try to follow, or that are sort of structurally in place, if you will. And then people get judged against them. So, you know, if you're living with in some places, if you're living with somebody but not married, you know, some folks are going to judge you for that, for example. Or if you're just a sleep around type of person, you're also going to get judged for that by some folks. And not wrongly so, because there are downsides to certain lifestyles and all that stuff. But in this song, her search is going to continue. And she turned and said, no, he's married. And I love that detail. She could see where the ring, you know, was it like the pale circle on his finger where the ring was? And, you know, maybe he's recently divorced and just took it off. But that's not what was implied here. It was that he's still married, but maybe he's lonely in his own relationship. And I don't think that's right. I think when you're in a relationship, you're in that relationship, and then end it before you go searching for someone else. And partly to work on yourself, to figure out what it is you need to figure out so you don't continue whatever it is you may have done, or whatever, you know, take personal inventory and find out what you contribute to, you know, at least the prior relationship breaking down. And so that you don't bring that into the next relationship, so that you can have a lasting love, as Reba sang in this one. So, yeah, this popped right along. And when it started like with guitar, I was like, oh, okay, where are we going? I didn't expect this to be up tempo, but it was. But they pulled it off. So, all right, I'm going to rate this one. And the number that popped into my head on this was a 9.0. And it was on the depth, really, of the lyrics and the moment. Like, it was very visual. I could see the scenario playing out. Her talking to him, I could see his ring finger, I could see her walking out, crying. I could feel what the song was about too, because I can relate to it on a certain level. But I also, like I said in the beginning, when I paused the video, it's like, I know somebody right now who's going through this very same thing, and it's very, very difficult on her. It's different. You know, there's a lot of people going through this, but it's life. So, woo! All right, Zach, thank you for that again, my friend. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
And sees the pale white circle where he wears his ring. She knows he's dealing her a dangerous hand, the consequences of a one-night stand.